Alright, hey guys, I've got one more unboxing and review of some sort of H-Hangar parts sets to look at here. Whereas the previous two, the H-Hangar itself as well as the working arm and arm mount set, were made by Wave. This one is not made by Wave, one is made by some Korean company, I really don't know. We can see here it says Hand and Head. I guess is the name of this company. I really don't know, but I just saw this at Hobby Factory a few months ago when I was there and thought it looked pretty cool and thought I'd pick one up. I believe it was like 8,000 won, so it's like $7, something like that, which is pretty cool when we see what this actually is. So what this is an L unit for the H-Hangar, and basically what it is a set of LED lamps that you can use in your hanger set. So these are going to be really cool. Just basically, I believe it's just 4 LED lights that you can use inside and here, and I think it is coming with a few other different parts too as well, like these sort of wall parts, just extra parts that you can add onto there as well. We can see the symbol here is using the same free link system as the Wave parts are using. So I don't know if this is like sort of like not a bootleg, because I think this is just its own thing, but it is definitely a third-party kind of add-on to the Wave kits, I think. So I don't know, we'll see how well it works. Anyway, it was relatively cheap, like I said, only like $7, so it's really not too bad. Going around the box, we can see just going to be some basic stuff there. Here on the side, it's just the same thing. It just says L in the Korean there, just says unit. This is in gray, so the colors should hopefully match the other stuff that I've got. So this will all go together very nicely. And then just, again, all the same stuff around on the outside there. Here on the back of the box is going to show, again, it's just saying the free link system. And here is basically our LED lights that are going to be going around. You can put them in different areas here. Looks like what we're going to be using, those extra squares that this one comes with, the extra wall parts, is going to be used for maybe our battery housing, which looks here that's going to be going on the back. Looks like to possibly hold the wires and battery housing inside there, which is pretty cool. And then here is what we've got in terms of the contents for this. So looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 of those like wall parts, and then again 4 sets for the actual LEDs for the lights, and then 4 sets of our actual LEDs and wire sets for this. Not sure how much work is going to actually be involved in actually wiring these up. I have basically little to zero experience working with LED wiring. I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out, but hopefully it's not going to be too much work involved in this. Basically it's just one bag here with everything in it. You can see the colors do look like they are going to match with the Wave kit pretty nicely. Let's just go ahead and open this up here. Here's these runners, and these are the ones for making the lights. It's just going to fit inside there. And then here's what I really wanted to see is how the wiring is looking. Looks like we've just got a container for 2 AAA batteries there. Just a simple on-off switch. That's it there. And then our red and black wires coming out. And then here are our LEDs. We've got 4 of those. And then the wires here. Looks like it should be pretty simple to wire this up. I don't think I'm really going to need too much expertise there. So that's a relief, I think. And yeah, so let me go ahead and just build these up and get them attached onto the hanger, and then we'll see how they're looking. Sorry, I guess one thing I should show you first is the instructions. And we have 2 different things here. I don't really understand why. I don't know. Here, well, let's look at this one first. This one is just showing the again, L unit. Here's our contents again here on the back, just showing how to close up the battery pack here and there on the back, and what it looks like, what it can look like. Of course, you've got plenty of different options with just where you want to put the lights around on the hanger itself. Here's how to put the lights together and install the LED end wire, and then how we're just going to string the wires and just connect them basically to the main wires to the battery pack, and that's pretty much it. So very simple there, and then just pop in a couple of AAA batteries, mount these onto the hanger wherever you so choose, and you're pretty much good to go. So it looks pretty foolproof there. This one, I'm not really sure what this is about. Looks like maybe just more information about kind of LEDs themselves, if you wanted to get a little bit more technical maybe, with how, or maybe with your LED knowledge. I can read Korean, but I'm probably not gonna try to read all of this. I can probably find plenty of good information online for this stuff. So yeah, it is cool that it comes with this. I think it would be nice if it came in English, but I imagine that a lot of the customer base for this company is probably just here locally in Korea. So anyway, and then here's just a nice photo there. You can see kind of what it can look like. That's not using the actual lamp parts, that's just got the lights just there by themselves, just out the top. But anyway, you can get an idea of how that can look with the lights in it. Looks really cool. So anyway, let me get to building here. Alright, so there wasn't really a whole lot to assemble with this kit for the most part. I mean, it's really just cutting the parts off the runners, and the lamps are really all you have to assemble. I've dropped in the LEDs in all 4 of them. Just a reminder, we do have 4 of those. I've only gone ahead and wired up one of them. Very easy. You just feed the LED into there. Just plug in the wire part. String it on the arm here. I found this. There's this cool thing here where we have these little kind of clips, not really clips, but details there on the arm that are supposed to meant to weave the wire through there. But the problem is that there's 2 wires. So if it was 1 wire, it'd go through there really nicely. If 2 wires though, it doesn't really fit that well. It works kind of, but it's not that great, I think. And then all you gotta do is just twist these together, put those caps on there, put in a couple of AAA batteries, and then that's it. There's our light. Works really well, nice and bright. That's not in focus, sorry about that, guys. There you go. Nice, very bright LED here. So how we're going to connect that to our action base, our H-Hangar. We do have 4 of these panel parts, which you can use either together like that or just on their own. Here's our other wires. Move this stuff off to the side for the time being. So as far as connecting the lamps, we have some different parts here. Basically, we're going to be using these parts, which should fit together like this. These parts are going to be basically clipping onto wherever we want this on the actual hanger. So if you wanted this on the top or the side or wherever you want on the bottom, these are what you're going to be using. This lower part is basically what's going to connect it to the hanger, and this top part is basically just something to hold it there, because it's going to be making this sort of clamp maneuver there. So let me grab another one, and we'll bring back our hanger here with the Gundam still in it. So let's say we want to put this lamp here at the bottom. We'll just put this part up under here, like that. One thing that I've forgot to mention in reviewing the hanger itself and the arms, and I should mention it with these two, is that a lot of this stuff the fit is super tight. I feel like if and when I ever go to try to take any of this apart, I'm definitely going to break some parts of it. So just be careful about that. I'm not putting that on super securely, but you guys can get the idea, I hope. And then we can just plug our lamp into here like that. And then if we turn this around, the wire we can of course feed under here to make it nicer, more pretty. And then the box we can just keep in here like this. Maybe in this one. Let's say, can't really see what I'm doing too well here with the camera in front of me, but just bear with me for a moment. Can put that just basically there on the back, and again with the wire running more prettily underneath there, but then we can just turn this on, and then there we've got this light on our Gundam, and we can reposition that something like that on the chest, and there we go. You can see really cool, really awesome that we've got 4 of these. I'll definitely have to try to put these to some use. There we go. Thought I'd turn down the brightness a little bit just so you can see the effect of the LED a little bit better. You're still probably not seeing it all that much. I think if you are doing some nice photography, and of course I have my big lamps here on the side of this lighting this up, but with some proper photography, I mean, these are really going to come in handy to add a lot of nice effect to your diorama or whatever you want to do with these. So definitely a cool set. For costing like $7, I mean, I think there's probably a lot of people who are really good at doing LED work that would say that that $7 for basically 4 LEDs is pretty expensive, but I mean, the fact that it just comes with these lamps, I mean, it comes with basically everything you need. It's super simple to get 4 of these cool lights that you can use. It's definitely not a bad deal. Wherever you live in the world, I don't know what it's going to cost you, but for me, $7 for that set was definitely very affordable. So anyway, that's just about it for this, guys. This series of stuff for the H-Hangar. I am going to be putting this stuff to use, so you probably will be seeing it much more in photos, probably more than videos, but I will probably use this in some videos as well, maybe especially for like work in progress kind of stuff and things like that. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you have any other questions, comments, leave those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you later in the next video. So bye bye.